new apartments coming up in Atlanta, new apartments. And so the crush of headlines about new apartments. And as a market analyst, I'm always asked, well, are we overbuilding apartments? Are there too many of them? Does anyone live in there? I drive by there and I don't see any lights on. Is anyone living in there? That's a question. It's a great question, right? Because the last thing we want is a bunch of vacant skyscrapers in the middle of our commercial core, right? And so let's just take a look quickly. Given that these headlines are everywhere all the time, how is the market doing, right? And so again, red line Buckhead core versus green line City of Atlanta. And two just kind of high level metrics, market metrics that we look at is vacancies, are they occupied, and rents. If rents are going up and vacancies are coming down, then that's the sign of a good market, right? Of a hot market. So basically what you saw, and this is over time, the red line in vacancies, 2013, we went up from about 5% to about 15% in vacancies. That's just the crush. That's the crush of new units coming on. That's not, if that line kept going up, then you start to wonder. But when new units come on, and so many at a time, you're going to end up with vacancies. So that big line, that spike in vacancies in Buckhead, I mean, it doesn't make me say, oh, this is a terrible apartment market, especially because you start to see the vacancies coming down. Now, from 2016 to 2017, vacancies have gone up a little bit, and you're starting to see, this is rent per square foot, the rents have leveled off, right? And so I think when we look back 12 months from now, 18 months from now, we're going to look at mid-2017 and say that's kind of the time, at least what I'll say as the market analyst, that's the time that the pent-up demand for walkable urban apartments burned off, right? I think we had a long period of pent-up demand. I think the demand for walkable urbanism, right, is strong. There's a lot of boomers and a lot of millennials who want to live in a walkable place and will live in a high-rise apartment. And we didn't build hardly any of that at all during the recession, and we built very little of it before the recession. So basically, all the apartments have gotten filled up. My belief is that they've been filled up through pent-up demand. And this tells me that even though vacancies were going up, even though the supply was increasing tremendously, rents were still going up. There was a lot of demand, and now it's leveled off. And so we're right at a point, I think we're at an inflection point in the apartment market where the pent-off demand has worn off. It was easy, quote unquote, easy to lease up these apartments, generally, right? And now it's going to be much more of a slog. It doesn't mean they won't get leased up. It just means that now the market sort of found its equilibrium, and now it's going to be a fight. It's going to be a fight for renters. And the key is, and this is how I get out of it. People ask me, well, is this sustainable? Can we keep building apartments? Is this sustainable? The answer is yes, if. Yes, if we keep creating jobs, right? It's all about jobs.